Finally! The light! At the end of the tunnel! Yep, that's right. Mojo World is finally coming to an end. Finally! Part 719! Finally! We'll have this behind us. Finally. Our long national nightmare is over. See, Domo's empty again. That's what I gotta do to enjoy these things. Start out, all the pylons. If you've paid attention, Mojo is trying to take over Earth by getting people's attention with stuff on TV screens. It's not explained exactly how it's done, and I have a feeling that were it explained, it still wouldn't be satisfactory. It's just one of these things Mojo does that you just kind of have to go, okay, sure. I'm positive dude's just reusing frames, because you can get away with this in digital desktop stuff. Positive we've seen this face before. I think it's the exact same one as up there, which slightly different at least. We have a beautiful. I will be critiquing this. I think it's Moimo or something. Let's all this up here, because I can have things up on more than one page. Artist George Molina has consistency issues from panel to panel and a few things. I like this 2-page spread. It's very colorful. Everybody's in it. Like everybody. Everyone in the book is in this page. It's a giant melee fight scene. And I like it. I think this would make a, Scrub, if I could get a version of this without any of the text, I could go with this as my desktop background for at least a couple of weeks. Granted, I'd lose track of where all my icons are, but I would enjoy looking at it. I'm not sure what's going on with Kitty's eyes here. Dude has a slight problem drawing eyes on women. Draws them a little too big. Like, these are the eyes you'd expect to see on in a manga. That big on a face, right? Because here they're huge, and their eyeballs are kind of normal sized. His eyes are okay. Storm's eyes are the same size. The way he draws Kitty is kind of odd. The route kind of splits up. They got to go find Mojo's control room. So running along with Longshot. This smile. There are a couple things here, Mr. Molina, to ask you about. First being this smile. That's a terrible smile. Like his mouth is very high up on his face. Shockingly high. And the crest of his hair here. Right, so here we have a kind of over down, and then here just straight. I think if you work on your consistency better, you get to be more consistent. I will read a lot more books that involve you. A bit more work, right? Again, the eyes. I don't know what's going on with the eyes. Just like really giant mutant eyes. Like, the eyes don't need to be that big. I get you want to draw big eyes on female characters to accentuate that they're female, but here, Jean's eyes are about the right size. They're a little set far back, and here they're huge. Actually, if we go in a little closer here, yeah, okay, there we are. This makes a lot more sense. The way the mouth curls around like this. If you've read any manga, face, mouth like that. Yeah, I think we figured out what Mr. Molina is up to. But it's tolerable, considering what Marvel's putting out these days. I'm okay with it. I can handle it. It's not Squirrel Girl artwork. We'll just have to live with it. So, they've got the psychic link through Rachel running a side sweep of the facility, trying to help point you guys in the right direction. Gotta get the whole thing on the screen here. That's great because when we lost, I found something, or precisely someone, I wasn't supposed to know about. I'd ask you to tell me you didn't know about this, but we both know that's untrue. All this time you've been working with... ... Cyclops cuts in. Now we know, if you've been reading Blue, you know that the young X-Men have been working with Magneto. Mags is kind of turning over a leaf again, but you know where it's going with that, you know. I think he's trying to take the opportunity, because Magneto plays the long game a lot, I think he's taking the opportunity to try to turn the young X-Men into more his idea of what X-Men would be. And I'm not sure it's going to work. I don't think they're quite that impressionable. Yeah, he might have some effect on young Cyclops, but I don't think the others are really going to fall for it. Right here. Not Wolverine and Longshot make it, and Colossus make it to the control room, and because we've already had Longshot using movie lines. Don't get cocky, kid. The line is, great kid, don't get cocky, but nice one. So a little nod there. Doesn't quite sound like the kind of thing what a 200-some-year-old Logan would say. Don't get me wrong, I like Star Wars, but I'm only in my very early 40s. It's kind of been a part of my culture, for popular culture, for most of my life. Ovi was born in the 1870s. I think by the time Star Wars came out, he was well past his movie phase. Still trying to figure out who his favorite hockey team is. I'm going to guess it's someone like Montreal or Toronto, which would be unfortunate, because Leafs fandom is more of a contagious mental illness than anything else. They beat up some technicians. We cut the signal when we collective Earth migraine. We can try to cut the signal here. However, good old buddy Cullen Bunn, Mojo, shows up to get in the way of things. Now, Mojo has looked different in every panel he's been in, because our artist has chosen to draw him in such a massively complex manner. Also, what's going on here? Or you can't see because the camera's pointed too low. That jaw. Jaws don't work that way, dude. Like, we get that Mojo is a giant fat guy with probably a pair of very atrophied legs. I'm not sure if he's got a spine or not. I can't remember. I'm going to say so because he holds himself up rather well. Jaws don't work that way, because this jaw would close. This jaw would close and end up here somewhere. Which, way too much of an overbite. Way too much. We've got a really nice... That's a great Colossus. You want a strong guy doing something. That's pretty good. Didn't great uncle when your little pirate broadcaster started reaching my audience, did you? Here I'm on the verge of a massive ratings sweep. So he gets stronger as he gets better ratings. And I don't know how many people are in the Mojo verse, but if all he's got to do is take over, well, not really take over. All he has to do is trend in a chunk of New York. I guess his audience is not bad. Angel gives him a shot of the flame. I haven't read enough of X-Men Blue to know what's going on with Angel's wings. I really should remedy that. If I can just reach your mind. Believe me, you won't like what you find there anyhow. There's a reason I keep my browser history clean. Scroll that mustache. Yes. Today's jokes, that's right. Brought to you by someone who's disconnected from the people of today. Mojo gets mad, starts shooting. Put, put, put in the face. Now, those are warning shots, Mojo. The next blast takes your eyes. I gotta take this. If your warning shots hit someone in the face and they don't stop moving, your warning shots basically prove themselves ineffective. I don't know how to break this to you. If a headshot doesn't drop the target, you weren't dropping the target. Gotta say. No matter how badass you are, you shoot someone in the face and all you do is get mad, you may have made a mistake. Right? And they all show up. I wasn't trying to reach your mind. I was calling reinforcements. Blah, blah, blah. Throws her away. You're a telekinetic. That should stop you. That neck looks way too long. Just way too long. Like the scowl. Scowl's not bad. Nice badass scene, I gotta say. Yep, just unloads into him. Not gonna do anything, granted. You shot him in the face, nothing happened. But nice scene. I like that. This is a very nicely done scene. Well, you're not even a mutant. Now, let's go back a little ways and talk about how the force field went in people with X-Men DNA. You're not even a mutant. Just doesn't have DNA. It's a plot hole. An editor would have caught that. He's drawing more strength to his audience. The machines are key if we can monkey wrench his, cut off his power supply. So, courtesy of an electromagnetic blast from Magneto and Polaris. Nice scene. Nice. I like the background lighting. It's pretty good the way the eyes light up. All the screens go dead. The lights go off. The giant blimps, who weren't actually in our world, fuzz away. Things start to go away. Nice scene. I like the backlighting. Silhouettes. This is all very good. Keep up the good work. It was Polaris and Magneto. They shut down the entire network. Magneto? Eric is here? Yes, everyone thought he was dead. Psylocke, he faked his death again. So let Psylocke stab him or something like that. I can't remember which book it was. I know I read it. The world has thought that, the world has thought that Magneto was dead for quite a while. So he's gone and made the mistake of bringing himself back into the spotlight, right? Mojo kind of fuzzes out. You took everything from me. You killed me. Melting. What a world. What a world. It's all fading away. I don't quite get how they've done this. Like, if this would sever the link to the Mojo-verse, and they were in the Mojo-verse, I don't see how they wound up coming back to New York. There's a bit of explanation here that needs to be done that explains how cutting everything off keeps them here, when they were just in a holodeck in the Mojo-verse. Something needed to be explained here. Granted, it was going to take up a panel or so worth of exposition, the giant wordy text balloons. But you need to explain this stuff. All you've done is go, ha, we're back, because stuff. You haven't helped any. And we get to, well, I think it's partly my favorite chunk of dialogue in this entire book. Oh, since you all seasick there. Kitty Pryde getting mad at Magneto. Miss Pryde, let's get on with it. And she just chews him out. Now, granted, Kitty knows exactly how strong Magneto is. If Magneto could do anything to her, he would have done it by now. And the fact that she's just doing this, you get it. If Magneto wanted you dead, you'd probably be in a lot of pain right now. She just unloads on him. And then she unloads on the young X-Men. Kidding me with this? That you can't expect me to sit back. And Peter kind of talks her down. He saved everyone. Just never forget what he's done. All the times he's fought by our side. Will not forget that he brought you back to me when I thought we were gone forever. Petey, you are the soul of compassion. You are continually prove yourself to be the heart of the team. That eyeball. That goddamn eyeball. Really? Yep. You wanted the world to believe you were dead and buried. For that, smile for the cameras. So, yep. The world knows that Magneto is back, so whoever doesn't like him should be coming for him. Things change. Kitty will never stop trying to get us to return to the school and change and everything. So we have the team back. I think they're going to be doing adventures in their own book for a while. It's okay with that. Longshot needs to figure out how to get back to Mojoverse. I don't know what Kid Wolby is going to do now. He seems out of place in the rest of the team. Seems really out of place. That actual Wolverine is coming back soon. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. Unfortunately, Mojo is now stuck on Earth. They give him the bad news. You're not getting home. Stranded is not a word that blows my skirt up. However, the Mojo News Network is fully functional here on Earth. That, I don't know. We have enough bad news networks on this planet as it is. Did we need another one? On top of that, they appear to be on... Can't be the Empire State Building. Someone would notice that. So, you know... Yep, here's the problem. People of Earth, buckle up! Pound Mojo's ready for prime time. So we have an ending, but not a resolution. We have Mojo stuck on Earth. Does he have to be stuck on Earth? Does he really have to be stuck on Earth? Like, Longshot's going back to the Mojo. Well, he's going to try. He's not going to make it there, because I think he winds up in the next issue of Cable. Not even a resolution. Not even. We're done. But it's not actually done. Oh, this... How do 6 issues drag on for so long? Like, for so long. And I don't know what's going on in the next one. I think I took a peek. Everyone seems to be wearing really stupid costumes. A resolution without a resolution. Way to go, Bun. Way to go. This has been another episode of The Great Canadian Netbeard. Something you want me to get mad at? Feel free to let me know. And I will see you in the future.